Hi YouTube and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I am the resident tarot reader for this YouTube channel, as well as for the Divine Resolution Tarot business that operates in Minnesota. If you'd like to work with me, all of the information will be in the description box down below. This reading is intended for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you're watching for an Aries, this may feel like a message for you about your Aries. So please just take the information however it resonates. If you need to reverse roles, feel free to do so. Also, this is a general love reading. So there are a lot of storylines that come through with these cards, but I will always go with whatever the strongest energy tells me to. I read for the majority in these general readings, not the minority. So if you are an aspiring tarot reader and you see a message that I don't speak on, feel free to take that as a personal message for yourself. If you are looking for a more personalized reading, I suggest that you book a reading with a tarot reader that you trust. Finally, you may notice that the comments have been disabled for this video. I have loved reading all of your comments and I enjoy them immensely, but I am being guided to focus more on the social media aspect of my business. And so I will be taking the energy that I was putting towards replying to comments and putting that into being more active on social media. If you are interested in any of that, the information will be down below for you, so you can take a look at that as well. So I'm just going to pull the cards and then I'll tell you what I see here. We did have 2 cards come out for your situation from the past that's influencing you now. So it seems like the past is weighing quite heavy on your mind, right? I'm just going to finish pulling these and then I'll tell you what I see. All right, so bottom of the deck for you, Aries, we have Knight of Cups in the upright. This is, wow, okay. So there's something in your life that you felt like was over, but it wasn't exactly over, right? It seems as though you have an opportunity for a discussion in the next few weeks. This is going to be with somebody that you've been in conflict with. This may be someone that you feel as though you've had to fight for their attention. I feel as though after you had a conflict with this person, you may not have been in communication with them. You may also feel as though this is someone who goes back and forth between you and someone else or keeps secrets from you. I feel like with this 5 of Swords, you made a decision that you were not going to reach out to this person. This person could be watching you. You could have intermittently checked on this person as well, because there's some confusion between the 2 of you about why neither one of you has reached out to the other. So this is showing me that this is kind of a cycle with the 2 of you where you talk and then don't talk. Now this person that's coming through in your energy, I feel like their environment plays a huge role in your relationship. It seems like there's somebody that's always kind of getting in between the 2 of you, or it could be the cause of a lot of your arguments. This to me could talk about that person having a karmic partner or a soulmate that they feel like they're always drawn back to. But the energy here is a little bit more negative than a soulmate. This is kind of the energy of this other person having really done a number on the person you're interested in, but for some reason, it's like they only see the good in this individual and have a real issue with letting them go. I'm also seeing here that there's an element of deceit that is coming through with this Knight of Cups. So that's a little bit of a concern for me, because it looks like there could be the energy of someone coming in to apologize to you, but there's also some deception around somebody from their past that it seems as though they deal with as well. So please just be mindful of that. I think you know, though, that this person really causes a lot of conflict and confusion in your life, because I'm seeing you being extraordinarily guarded, and whatever they tell you, you're taking with a grain of salt. based on the fact that, you know, this person has the capacity to really only care about what they want, right? So, situation for the month is the Ten of Cups. There's an opportunity here for some happiness, possibly a partnership. Tens also talk about an opportunity to start something new or to close out a cycle. And I'm feeling as though there's an energy here with this Five of Wands in the reverse, as well as this Ten of Swords, where if you've been dealing with someone who was in a space of always wanting to explore their options, they're realizing that you are the person that they want, okay? The only hard part here is that Seven of Swords. So it could be that this person's being very strategic about the way that they're coming back to you, because it's the energy of them telling you how they feel, but it's almost like they're not telling you what they think. There's some sort of confusion around the way this person is operating. In the past, it seems as though this person really broke your heart with this Ten of Swords. I feel like you thought that this situation was completely over, because it just caused you so much internal conflict that you were in a space of really wanting something stable and solid. And I feel like you just gave up when it comes to fighting for this person's attention. And that could be what has made this person feel the need to come in and really try to address the situation with you. Okay. Now, your thoughts are on the Magician in the reverse. So it's showing me that you think that this person is deceptive, right? And I feel like this person has been deceptive to you. This is also the energy of you thinking that this is not worth your time. You know, it's almost the energy of you feeling like this person is broken in a way that you can't fix them. This is you feeling as though this is something that will never come to be what you want it to be. Or if this person is coming in to try to address the conflict that you had with them, you may be open to hearing what they have to say, but I feel like you've already chosen another direction for your life. And so this is something that you're not really wanting to put a lot of energy into. For your feelings, we have the Empress in the reverse. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a twin and you're just in a space where you feel like this has gone as far as it can go at this time and you're ready for something new. You also could be feeling as though this person is keeping something from you. You could be feeling that they're incredibly promiscuous or that they don't value you, even if they're coming in with an offer of love or trying to reconcile with you. You're feeling as though you need to be very kind of aloof and guarded towards this person. I think you're waiting to see what action they will take over the next few weeks, because this person has really shown you a lot about themselves, right? So this is very much the energy of you feeling as though you can't grow with this person based on the fact that they are always so secretive or that they keep things hidden from you. I think you do have a decision to make, but it feels as though from just these cards alone, you're choosing yourself because you're in a space of really wanting to be happy, right? What you want is the King of Pentacles. So for signs, we do have Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, again, or Virgo, Aries reversed, and the Knight of Cups would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So there's tons of signs. You really could be dealing with a little bit of anybody. But what I will say about this is that you really just want security, right? And I feel like the person that is coming through and trying to talk to you has not been able to provide that to you. So you've gotten into a space where you're very clear about what you want. And I think that's part of why you're not willing to wait around for that to come from this person because of what they've shown you in the past. You're looking for a relationship that's very healthy because you know that you have the capacity to love very deeply. You want someone that's sincere and faithful to you, right? You want someone that you can really grow with. And I feel like there's just such a lack of growth in this situation. that you feel as though this person doesn't see your worth, right? This person may be incredibly impulsive, and I feel like that is an issue to you because it just doesn't give you the stability that you need in this connection. I do feel as though you're looking for commitment at this time in your life. And even if this person can provide you with happiness, you're very focused on your security, right? Now, the reason why this is all happening is the Fool in the reverse. So someone this month is feeling a tad foolish. When this comes out, it shows that somebody made a very impulsive decision based on their level of maturity, right? And I feel like that has a lot to do with what I've seen here. This person has a habit of just doing things very quickly and then looking back and realizing like, oh, I screwed up. Now I have to come in and try to fix this. There's an ending in this situation, and I feel as though you may be having a little bit of trouble moving forward. Now, I don't know that you're having a problem moving on from this person. For some of you, you do feel like this is your other half, and I see that coming through very strongly. For others of you, you're just having trouble moving forward from whatever the betrayal was. And it's kind of the energy of you feeling like you are trying to heal and you don't really trust at this time. You may be hesitant about starting a new relationship because you're trying to deal with whatever you need to deal with so that you're not bringing toxicity or baggage into your next relationship. So this is giving you the opportunity to close out a cycle. Now, how you want to close this out, it's going to be up to you. Some of you may decide that this is something that you want. Quite frankly, it's looking as though it's not. And I'm just going to be very honest here because this is the energy of you not wanting to make the same mistakes twice and wanting to do something different. What you're manifesting is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So you're manifesting almost an opportunity to turn this person down. And it's very interesting, because this is the energy of you really realizing like why this was unable to grow or feeling as though this would fail and walking away from this. So this is, to me, for the next few weeks, you really closing out that final chapter in your life because you want happiness, right? This Knight of Cups here, I feel as though this is also your energy where you're trying very hard to move on from deception or to move on from, anything that looks like it can't bring you happiness, regardless of how it may have made you feel at one point in your life, right? The person that you were dealing with in your past, I do feel that they had a connection to your soul. There is some kind of contract here with the Six of Cups, but it's almost the energy of them having to come in and really cause a whole bunch of conflict so that you could see what you want and what you don't, right? Your opportunity is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So not only is this an opportunity for you to get unstuck, but this is an opportunity for you to really address any old scars that you've gotten from this situation. You're going to be getting some clarity here so that you can kind of figure out why things went the way they went and be able to heal before you move into your next connection. This is also the energy of you being able to get out of being stuck. If you feel as though you've been stuck at the ending and you're having trouble moving forward, this is almost you going back to the past so that you can take from it what you need to be able to move forward with purpose, okay? Something that you may want to consider, or your advice from Spirit, is the Death card in the reverse. So this is interesting because I feel like for some of you, your person is wanting to try to work on things with you. I think that it would be very good for you to see if there's something you're holding on to in your life that you no longer need. There's an epiphany that this situation should have given you. And it seems almost like you're in this energy of still trying to figure out what that is, okay? When the Death card comes out in the reverse, it talks about something that needs to be let go of that's still being held on to. And you will know what that is, right? It could be an idea, it could be a person, but the advice here is that there's something that you may have to sacrifice to get what you truly want. And I feel as though it may be this connection at this time. Now, that doesn't mean that it's over forever, because that Hanging Man does talk about a period of stagnation, but it also talks about a time to retreat and really to come to terms with things and to have a new perspective. So this is also asking you to look at your own perspective in regards to this relationship, because it seems as though the time for this just isn't now. It doesn't seem like this person is in a space of being able to grow with you. Now, does that mean that that won't happen in the future? Absolutely not, right? But with this Ace of Wands being in the reverse, we need to go back to that 10 of Wands energy. And that's kind of what's crossing your why this is happening. This talks a lot about trying to move into a new relationship without releasing an old one, right? Or moving on too fast. There's also some things that need to be discussed or things that need to come to light. And I feel like that's what you're trying to manifest as well, okay? You're really not in a space of wanting to be a bad partner. You know, I think that you've had your share of knocks, and you see what it's like when you fall for someone that's not able to give you what you want. And at this point in your life, Aries, I feel like you're really kind of focused on the lessons that you've learned in your life and trying to deal with that so that you're not bringing that into your next relationship, right? Opportunity here is the 9 of Cups. So we have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. You have an opportunity to be very happy. I'm going to pull a clarifier for that, because it seems as though you're getting your wish this month. There's something that you want that you now have the opportunity to have. So let's see what that is. What is it that is coming towards Aries? What is the opportunity here? Wow. So some of you actually will feel better by being able to turn this person down. And I know that sounds kind of shitty, but at the same time, it's almost the energy of you really putting yourself first and cutting out anyone that's been non-committal to you. You know, it's you creating distance and setting your boundaries. And maybe that's really what you need, is to be able to tell this person how you feel, how they made you feel, because it's almost like energetically imbalanced. I feel as though this person may have rejected you, and you've been in this space of just feeling very badly and kind of giving them your energy. It's like it's knocked you out of alignment. And so I think that for a lot of you, having the chance to tell this person no thank you is really going to help you out, to be quite frank. Tell me anything else I need to know for my Aries. King of Pentacles. Nice. All right. So now this very well may be a delayed gratification situation, because we do have that King of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, as well as the Magician, or in the upright, as well as the Magician in the reverse. So it's almost like when you stop putting energy and attention into this situation, when you get the closure that you need and you can really walk forward and move on, this King of Pentacles, or, you know, if you're a gentleman watching, then take it how it resonates, will be a Queen of Pentacles. But what you want is actually on its way. Tell me anything else I need to know about that. 3 of Pentacles. Very nice. So it almost looks like as soon as you turn this person down and really end this for real, this is when it's time for them to start grieving the loss of you, when this reconciliation won't happen. And this is going to start facilitating a transformation in their life, okay? So temporary setback, but do live your life, right? You can't just stay stuck on the ending, but I think that Spirit sees that, and so they're bringing you an opportunity to be able to become unstuck. And it may be that you need to reject this person so that you can actually get the gumption that you need to keep moving, and then that will facilitate things with them behind the scenes, right? You know what? Tell me about this 10 of Cups. I'm just going to pull. Yeah, that's exactly it. You have an opportunity to release this baggage and this burden, right? because when this comes out in the reverse, this is you really starting fresh, you know, and I think that you need that fresh start, because there's a lot that you're holding on to when it comes to your past connection. And it's almost like that burden is keeping you from being able to be truly happy. It seems as though it comes and goes, right? And then sometimes it'll hit you like a ton of bricks. So it's a spirit's way of giving you an opportunity to really close out this cycle once and for all, so that you really can turn this into the upright rather than in the reverse. It seems like this has been kind of a cycle for you all, that you're replaying this in your mind a lot. So I think that this will help you to kind of take your power back. Tell me anything else for my Aries, and then I'll take it to the extended reading so we can take a look at the person, what they think of you, how they feel about you, how they're viewing the situation, what they want, what they'll do in the month of March, and why. And then we'll see how it'll affect you, as well as pull some more advice cards for how to deal with that person. All right, so Aries, we have positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. And I think that that's what you need. You may be a little stuck in your head right now. It's time for you to try to do something different, okay? Maybe shake up your routine a little bit, because I feel like you're kind of hanging around. Maybe you're waiting for something. I feel like what you want is coming, but it would be good for you to shift your focus for the month of March. We also have Make a Wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. When we get into those moods where we're feeling quite blue, it's very hard to be optimistic. And I think that's why Spirit's saying that it's time to get out and kind of spend time with your tribe, because that's going to raise your elevation so that you can start wishing for the future again and really get back into manifestation mode. We also have Friendship. Call a friend when you're mirrored with love. You see yourself clearly. These are all cards talking about really surrounding yourself with love and positive people. And I feel like that's probably what that 10 of Cups is referring to, is you really spending time with people that you enjoy. Because if you look at this card, this is, you know, two women spending time doing hobbies or doing things in the world that they kind of have a common interest in, right? And really giving one another that energy and that back and forth that it feels like you've been missing out on. We also have awareness. Practice present moment awareness. The meaning you yearn for lives in the ever-present now. So, you know, don't too much worry about the future. Don't spend a lot of time worrying about the past. I feel like with the Fool energy in the reverse, you're having a little bit of trouble moving forward to the future because of the things that happened in the past. This was quite a betrayal, right? But if you can just focus on one moment at a time, I do see this turning around for you, okay? All right, Aries, this has been your reading for the month of March. I hope that it was helpful, and I will speak to all of you soon. But in the meantime, good luck with this and take care of yourself. Bye. If they are talking to you, you may feel as though this person is always kind of looking for a conflict. But I think this person is kind of pissed off because they don't understand why they feel the way that they feel about you, okay? I think this person is trying to regain control of the situation any way that they know how. And I feel as though they don't have the mental faculties that they need to be able to do that. So it could be the energy of you feeling as though they're trying to diminish you or devalue you. You could just feel like this person is trying to hurt you if you end up rejecting them over the next few weeks. They're not going to take this well, just so you know, but I think it's because they didn't expect that you would ever do this to them.